Good evening and welcome to the Matthew or M25 series here at Bethlehem. As you no doubt have probably already heard, there are three components to this series. We'll have weekly preaching and teaching themes throughout the month of November. Secondly, we will be participating in in-home congregational meetings, which you no doubt are participating in right now. And thirdly, we invite you to join us on Consecration Sunday or Wednesday on Sunday, November 23rd or Wednesday, December 3rd. As I reflect as senior pastor here at Bethlehem over the last 12 years of my tenure with this congregation, I am grateful for the many ways in which God has blessed this congregation in various ways, and the ways in which God has entrusted those various ministries to us. And I, for one, am optimistic as we lean into 2015 of the ways in which God is going to continue to stretch us and to grow us by His grace, calling us to respond to His kingdom. Tonight, in this video series, we'll have the opportunity to think about that question that has already been posed to you. What do you love about your church? And in a few moments, you'll see throughout this video ways in which many people in this congregation have responded to that same question, what do you love about your church? For tonight, as we consider Matthew 25 and one of those parables that we'll have the opportunity to study tonight, throughout all of Matthew 25, those questions that are posed to us about what it means to be the church. Are we ready? Are we prepared to meet Christ, not only at the end of all time, but are we prepared to meet Christ now in the stranger, in the other that we serve? These are important questions for us to ponder. Tonight, also in this parable, we will think about more deeply those talents that God has entrusted to each and every one of us. Those talents of time and ability and, of course, financial resources. And as we learn in this parable tonight, which, by the way, is not an easy parable, all of this belongs to God. The ways in which God calls us to faithfully steward those resources of God. Tonight, as we wrestle with that parable, as we grow deeper in our relationship with God and one another through maybe some new friends that you will meet here tonight, my prayers are with each and every one of us throughout this entire series. My prayer for us is that we may all be richly blessed by the community of God in Christ Jesus through the gift of the church. At the conclusion of your meeting tonight, you'll be receiving this intention card and invite you to take that home with you and to prayerfully consider the ways in which God is calling you to serve, not only with your abilities and with your time, but also through your financial resources as well. I want you to pray about it, think about that, and close that card in the enclosed envelope and bring that with you on Consecration Sunday or Consecration Wednesday, as together as a congregation we offer to God those things that we have been first blessed with, our time, our abilities, and of course, our financial resources. Thanks be to God. Now sit back and enjoy the rest of this video as you see a small feature of the many ministries that God has enabled and brought about in this place. And as we look to 2015, we can dream a little bit about those new emerging ministries that God is stewarding already in our midst. Thanks be to God.